Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? I really hope you all doing blessed. At the time, I don't have my cards right now. So if you would love for me to distribute them to you, please contact me so I can, and make sure you send me your information so that I can send them to you. But like I said, I hope you all are feeling blessed and highly favored. I'm always feeling blessed and highly favored. Just getting my day started with a motivational video and just to empower the people and to encourage y'all to spread the word. But yes, what we're gonna get started on is do not be afraid of the big jump. Now, some of us do get afraid of the big jump because we do not know what the big jump consists of. A big jump is just like a large step from one side of the threshold to the other, or you could say it's just from from the mountain to the hilltop. You won't know because, like for example, when you trying to climb up a mountain, you do not know what's on the other side. But it's the same way as you will not receive all of the steps. You cannot receive all of the steps. Why? Because then you won't strengthen your mind won't get strengthened. Your endurance won't get strengthened if you know all the steps. That's why we have to learn through the process. The only way there's an instruction guide. Okay, the reason there are instruction guides because from previous individuals that have tried to use the product, something messed up, or somebody who was producing the product saw that there was a mess up and there was a lesson learned, and they reinvented it, and then they put caution signs to let you know, hey, this and this and this can happen, or be cautious. Because if nobody tried it out at first and nobody attempted to take the big step, how would they know? If you if you fail, quote unquote, the big step, then that's okay. Try again. But if you do fail the big step, if you do fail the big step, then don't get discouraged. Try again. Don't think that it's not the wrong one. Try again and try again. But really, the only way that it could possibly fail, you're not putting 100% in. You're not putting all your effort in it. It's not your passion. That's some of the reason why it fails. And you listen to other people's opinions. That's usually the reason why it fails. Because like I say, some people give up after 5 years, 5 years or less. No, that's not the case. How you should do it. It doesn't matter how long it takes. If it's what you love to do, it is what you love to do. Take the jump. If you have to take this jump for your passion, so you're sitting here like, dude, this is such a big jump for me. Let me call so and so to see if I should take it. It don't. Why would you? Number one, why would you seek? You shouldn't be seeking other people's opinions, because then you're gonna let other people's opinions um let other people's opinions mess you up. Because then, well, if they say no, then you're gonna say no, and then you just missed up on a big on a you just missed up on an opportunity that God was trying to give you. But instead, he allowed the devil to distract you to see if you were really about his opportunity if you was really about God's opportunity that he was trying to give to you. And you have to be aware of these things. And so, but we're gonna get started. What is taking you so long? That's number one. What is taking you so long? Don't be afraid. Don't be worried. There's nothing to be worried about, because you got God by your side. If you got a support system, you got a support system by your side, and they'll let you know right or wrong. Now, those are if they're the support system that are on your same motives, that nearly have the same passion. Then you can, then you can say, okay, I'll get some of the advice. But if they say no, do not take the advice. If they say like yes, but do this and this, take heed to the advice. because you are going to need advice, but you just don't need people talking down on you. But actually, it is good to have people talk down on you, because then you know what you're up against, and sometimes that could fuel you. Although that is a feel for the wrong reasons, it's okay if you wanna show your enemies different. And so, I feel like most of us like will take so long because we're just prolonging inside our head. We're just prolonging inside of our head, thinking we can't do it, thinking that we can't overcome what we are going through. But instead of being the soldier, or instead of being the leader and taking a big jump, we want to be a follower and take the little leap. Excuse me. You can't take the little leap, because if God's telling you to take the big jump, you just have to take the big jump. But if you're satisfied by them leaps, then hey, God will have mercy on you. God will have mercy on you. You take those leaps till you get to the jump. You may be a late starter. Take those leaps until you get to the jump. If you're somebody that's like, I'm putting my faith all in God. I'm going to just let it flow. Take the big jump, because that's what I do. I take the big jump, because you'll be able to hear it in your head saying, do this, do that. So even if you don't understand it at first, just do it, because the Lord will handle it. All right, number 2. Are you worried that you might fail? Now, I know a lot of us are worried that we might fail. There's been plenty of times in my life I was worried that I might fail. School, as a son, as a father in the future. All of us have the feeling that we might fail. But really, that's just the world and the enemy talking. Because you have worry, you have fear. Those aren't things that God instilled in us. For he did not give us a spirit of fear. So there's only one way that came from: the flesh. That's the only way that it came from. Because we're so worried. We're so worried that. Excuse me a second, hold on. We're so worried about what the outcome might be, what a negative outcome might be, but we're not worried about the positive outcome. Because since everybody know the positive outweighs the negative, then therefore there will be a greater positive outcome than the negative outcome that you are thinking. I'd rather have a negative outcome at first and then get a greater income. If I have to fail the first time, oh well, just fail the first time. Fail the first time, get back up. That's all you can do, just get back up. Because if you get knocked down and you stay down flat on your face after the first time, then how is the Lord going to entrust you with another opportunity? But once you decide to get back up and strengthen yourself, that's when the Lord will be like, okay, here, I have this new opportunity. Or he'll put the same opportunity in the form of a different one. Or he'll just give you the same opportunity again and try you out. Now, if you want the opportunity, you're going to seek it. If not, there has been people in the past who have messed up on their opportunity, or their opportunity to do God's will. Then now they're just all in despair, or they feel like they're happy. They feel like they're happy, but their spirit is in despair. And it's just sad how there's all these spiritual potentials that people could have, but yet they just choose to waste their lives. And so I do not want y'all to be like that. Do not waste your life, because this life is not to be taken lightly. Compared from earthly life to spiritual life, the earthly life is merely a percent, but well, actually, it's lower than a percent. But it doesn't matter when we're talking time wise, but when it comes to what you do here on earth is like the trial. Earth is like the test for heaven or hell. Do good here, fulfill God's will, you're going to heaven. Do the opposite, of course you're going to hell. I used to worry about that all the time, and so I had to really think about it, and I had to really adjust my ways, adjust my motives, my morals, and it took me a while to get there, but I got there, and now I do the will of the Lord, and I'm thankful for it, and you should too. All right, and number three is have faith in yourself. Now, many of us do not have faith in ourselves. It's either from childhood, from letting people down, from people doing the same with us. It could be a lot of circumstances that made us get like that. But if we do not have faith in ourselves, how are we able to progress to the next level? We can't progress to the next level if we're not having faith in ourselves. So then you might as well get the baton to somebody else. Because now you don't believe in yourself. Now you don't have faith in yourself. And how are you ever going to do something wonderful in the world if you cannot even believe it with your own eyes? It's not possible. You can't do amazing in the world if you don't believe in yourself. Because you attract what you give off. You don't attract who you are, you attract what you give off. So for example, if you don't have faith in yourself, then other people would definitely not have faith in you. Because you're letting all that negative energy in. Why? Because you already tell your brain that you cannot believe in yourself. So since you cannot believe in yourself, you're allowing other people to say, "Hey, don't do this. You're trash." Blah blah blah. But if you say, "Hey, I believe in myself. I'm going to achieve this," but then when somebody negative comes, you immediately block it out. Yeah, you immediately block it out with no remorse, because that's what I do. With all the negative energy, I block it off. I block it off because there's no reason for me to have negative energy in my life unless it's here to build me. But I do not really know any negative energy that's really here to build me. I don't see it. But anyways, guys, this is the end. Take the big jump. If you, I don't have my cards at the moment, but if you would love to distribute them for me, then that would be wonderful. And if you could send me your PO box or your mail address or whatever mailing information you want to send me, then that would be great. Now I hope each and every one of y'all have a blessed day. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.